This week on the Push Pull Legs podcast, we chat about the fallen trends from 2020 and the rising stars of 2021 in the fitness Googling world. We also have a bunch of protein and snacks to try. Three, two, one, let's play Fitness Fortunes.
Hey guys, welcome to the Push Pull Legs podcast with myself, Damik.
And me, Tom Hall. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, not a lot. Just getting stressed out for the move, but other than that, we're all right. You know, we're all right. I don't know if we've got time to do a podcast next week. Might have to do it on like Monday or something. Tuesday night is not going to be the one, I don't think. The day before I fly.
Probably not. No.
I don't think so.
You don't want to see me the day before you fly? How horrendously awful.
How bad?
I understand.
To be fair, I think my computer will be packed away at that point.
So I think people may allow a week off. You never know. They may allow.
No, mate, they're not. They may not be as forthright and as forthcoming as you.
I mean,
they may revolt. They may revolt.
It's not like there won't be a podcast with one of us out there coming out that week.
Well, exactly.
Maybe just go listen to one of those ones instead that week and then come back.
Could be worth doing. Couldn't it? You know,
could be. So we could we'll just put a blend of biceps and banter one and a personal trainer collective one on the push pull legs bit.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work fine. That'll work fine. Nothing bad will come from that.
We'll just take my audio from the PTC one and then your audio from the bicep and blend it somehow. I can get Joe to do that. It'll be fine. He's our content creator. He has to do all the editing.
Yes, I don't think it's that's the issue, is it really, Tom?
He'll be like, Tom, this doesn't seem like it seems like it's pointless. I was like, yeah, correct. Well,
it is pointless, but let's do it anyway.
Anyway, yeah. Your job is called content creator, so you're going to create some content.
Just create content. Doesn't matter if it makes sense or not. You just have to do it, mate.
It's quite funny when he requested that name. That we were like, you can pick any job title you want now for us. Like you've passed your internship, we're taking you on properly. And he was like, I want to be a content creator. Me and Luke were like, what? Okay, that's your title. I was like, that wasn't a job when we were growing up. No, that's not a thing.
No, it's mad, isn't it? It's
I want to be a content creator. Okay. As long as you're still answering the emails for the support email. Yeah.
As long as you're the main admin, you know, that's fine.
Pretty much. Mate, I guess you're all ready for moving-ish.
Oh, still about ready. But it's happening, isn't it? So it's happening. It's more and more of the house is now in boxes. We're slowly getting there. You know, there'll be that mad rush at the end. The last couple of days we just chuck loads of stuff away. But yeah, it's getting there. You know, it's just a weird feeling. It's just like a constant anxious feeling. Now, people may have noticed I've not really been posting loads on Instagram and posting loads of stories and stuff. It's mainly because I haven't had time. But then at the same time, the other aspect of it is I'm just like not really present with that sort of stuff at the moment. I can't really be like, oh, hey guys, this is what I'm doing and how I've thought about this, thought about that. It's kind of like it's not really there at the moment. That part of my brain just isn't functioning because it's so full with all the other shit. And I'm just waking up every day with like this dread of just like, oh God, what have I got to do today? How am I going to get through today? Or something like that, you know, it's just a bit of a weird one. But no, it's all good. It'll be all right. In the long run, it'll be all right. It's just a bit of a strange feeling. But literally got my Mac like cardboard box here ready to pack it all away. Like literally like got everything ready to sort of start packing things away. And I had to get out all my certificates the other day, like my degree certificates and all sort of stuff. It's mad how much old stuff I've kept. So yeah, I've had to throw away loads of clothes away as well because I won't need them. So yeah,
all your big jackets.
That's it. Big jackets, loads of hoodies. Don't need them. Just won't need them. So yeah, it's been fun. I need to buy some shorts though, I think. But yeah, other than that, we're all good. How have you been anyway? How's things at PTC?
PTC. I think anybody who's listening to this now will realise it's Black Friday, probably happening. And look out. Get yourself involved. Literally, we will have a deal on everything apart from the PT core. But we will have a deal on everything. PT quals, we're going to have a 3-day special on like PT quals, and that's rare. This is again, but if you get them in now, we're actually putting our prices up on our PT quals after the Black Friday. So yeah.
Getting now. That's it, isn't it?
Getting now,
so that's what
basically.
Smart people do. So basically, let's talk about this quickly. If you're a PT and it's Black Friday rolls around and you're thinking of, discounting your services or whatever, all that sort of stuff, please don't do that, or please refrain from doing that where possible, because all it does is show that your fee or your rate is A, up for negotiation during other times of the year, but B, is that you don't particularly value maybe what you do quite as much. And this only really goes for like services. I want to talk about this. It talks about, services. So PT is a service, right? Because it comes up a lot this time of year, and I'm sure Luke would say the same thing. I'm sure I've seen Luke talk about it, actually. It might even be that, and I've seen Suk talk about it before as well. Is that it pisses off your current clients, pisses off people that have paid loads of money already in terms of like your hourly rate. And then if you're giving it away on Black Friday, they'll be like, oh, I should have just waited, or why can't you give that to me? And then you get all this sort of stuff. In fitness, obviously Black Friday is a relatively new thing, but if you do have products, that's fine to do that. So if you've got if you sell training plans, if you sell, I suppose even group coaching programs to a degree, because that's kind of like what we've done, is you can do that because it's kind of got a set price and it's kind of like a set thing that you get a certain amount for a certain amount. Whereas like when you have like a PT session or an hourly rate or even monthly, one-to-one coaching and stuff like that, it's kind of like, well, everyone gets the same service. Everyone gets the same thing. And it's just a bit of a dodgy ground. So just don't do it. Just don't do it. There you go. Pretty simple.
Pretty much. Yeah. I think we fall on the same thing. If I was, I'm debating whether I'll give a little money off on the, if anybody wants to do the other kind of program. I'm going to write probably a couple more, but I think I'm going to save that until I did sit down to write one yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to pause on it and just make sure. I've got like 60, 70 people going through this stuff at the moment. So I'm just going to chill out. Guess what? They're probably the customers that come back. So I was just like, maybe they can work through that at the moment. Yeah. They've still got, I think, 4 more weeks on that kind of stuff. So yeah, I was just like, fine. But that was only going to be product based. My one-to-one coaching is not going to change.
But yeah, the other thing that people do on Black Friday, what you're doing with PT Core is that you put your prices up after it. So you say, well, look, get it now. And it's
the PT Core, we put our foot down on the PT Core and just said, no, it's our flagship course. It's the one that we put the most content in to. It's our biggest one. And we're not going to budge on the price because the quality is right there. You're already fucking got a steal. I'm like, you've already got a steal at what it is. So we were like, no, we're not doing anything there. It's all the other ones that have got obviously.
Sorry, I meant all the other ones rather than that one.
So all the other ones that don't cost us anything anymore. The PT Core doesn't cost us anything anymore, but it obviously costs us a lot to make as well. So we still need to make money off it. So the cost of goods is a real thing. It's for the PT qualifications. So we don't tend to discount those at all. But we want people to be, if they come and do the PT quals with us, they become in part of our environment, and then we can mold you. Basically, you become a little bit better, and we've got a higher chance to spend with us again. So that's why we tend to do that. But the cost of goods is quite high on that. So if you've ever seen a PT qual for less than, I believe, about 600, if you get anything for 600 quid or 800 quid, it's give or take around a bit there, a PT qualification, the level 2 or level 3. It's probably not real, because it costs us per student about 600 to 800 pounds to qualify you. So that's a cost of goods for all the stuff on assessments and all that kind of stuff. If they're charging you less than that, it's not the real thing, because they've literally made no money. And not everybody's in it for that. I'm assuming that they're not a big company like, I don't know, Tesco's, where they make a loss on a certain thing just to get you to buy something else, stuff like that. So yeah, it's interesting. But all the other stuff, so if you want any of our specialist courses, and we're doing stuff with the OCB, go check it out. Doing big things, get you through the door. We want more students. We want more people doing it. So they get a good kind of lifetime value, and then we have good ratings. Then more people will do it afterwards, basically. So go do it. We've got 3 days, I think. I think that's Black Friday, isn't it? It's normally like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, really.
Some people it's pretty much the whole month, I think.
The whole month now, isn't it? Yeah.
People,
I think it's better than like the horrendousness of like, what was it, the first year? And people were like charging to the shops, didn't they? And then like the British public were like, we're not doing this again. And nobody went back the next year to do it. So I was like, I'm not doing that. That's
still crazy in America, isn't it?
It's still mad. Yeah, absolutely mad. So that'll be fun. But yeah, we've got we're going to obviously go through our proteiny bars, and because Dan's got to eat his before he leaves.
Before I go.
We will, I've had a week of like about men's health, my protein and Hut Group stuff of asking me to do PR stuff, which is always lovely. But we're going to talk about fitness trends, because one of the pieces I've got to do is about fitness trends. And we always do a predictions episode at the start of the year, but they've given me some data, which is not normally as intense as we do it. So I was like, you know what? We can use the data then. So we might as well. We like data, don't we? We like data. Makes it more valid. So we'll talk about what happened in 2020 and in 2021 in terms of fitness trends that were big, and then stuff that dropped off, basically. In terms of searched things, I'm assuming Google Trends data, that's what it is. And then we can give our predictions, Daniel.
Ooh, predictions. Who like a prediction?
Yeah. Or you can wait until the piece is out. I don't know where it's going. Probably, yeah, I have no idea. Yeah. Right, mate. So we have protein bars that we're going to get to now. I have, as I said, my sister, for a birthday gift, got me a big box of snacks from around the world. And I was like, might as well use this segment to go through them, if I'm really honest. Also, I've ordered some protein pantry, so it's lovely.
Oh, wow. I've got 3 bars. I've got Warrior Crunch. I've got 2 Warrior Crunch bars. Now, Warrior Crunch are good bars. They're generally good, but these 2 flavors I'm unsure of, which is why I've gone for them. And I've got another bar, which is called Alani Fit Snacks. Looks a bit strange. Alani Fit Snacks. And that's peanut butter crisp. So I'm looking forward to trying that one, actually. But I'm going to start with the Warrior Crunch Banoffee Pie.
Ooh.
Now the banana carb killer is all right. I had the Banoffee Misfits. All right. Not too bad. I don't mind the fake banana flavor. I'm a fan of it in general. So we'll see how this goes.
See, on my new protein pantry order, I ordered the banoffee pie.
It's far too sweet on protein pantry.
Is it? I'm not a big. I don't really like bananas, but I've never tried it before, so it's gonna be interesting. Okay, so in my treats, I have some cracks. As you can see, they look like I don't know. They look like pretzel kind of spicy things. I have Danik Poti, which looks like, I'm pretty sure it, judging by the thing next to it, it's got carrot and a cinnamon. And then I've got, because I thought this was quite funny, it's called Cat Cat Tat. Almost like Kit Kat, but it's not. But I'm assuming this is going to be hazelnut, like Nutella inside a pastry thing. So it's quite cool. So I'm gonna go savory to sweet. So I'm gonna go with this one.
The banoffee pie is very good. If you like banana, right?
Like banana.
If you like that banana milkshake thing flavor, the Warrior Crunch are very good. Warrior Crunch, very underrated, actually, as a protein bar, because they have that PhD smart bar texture, but softer in the middle, and the texture is very good. And I have to say that is a very nice protein bar. 20 grams of protein as well, so higher on the protein number. 250 calories. So again, good ballpark figure. I'm saving that for later, and I'll finish that off.
Nice. So, one thing I forgot to mention about the snacks that I'm having, okay, is this was totally by accident, and I will have to check the rest of the box. There are at least like 20, 30 snacks in there, but totally by accident, I picked 3 things that are all from Turkey.
Accident, all 3?
By accident, all 3. I was like literally downstairs with Chloe, and I was like, oh, this one's from Turkey. So is this one. I was like, so is this? Yeah, by accident. Crazy, right? I'm pretty sure they
Random.
are. It was all like TR and Turkey ones from like Ankara, and then another thing. So yeah, I've got this. Smells
Pretzels.
delightful. There, so it looks like that.
Oh, they look a little bit like there's Mikado sticks but without chocolate on.
Yeah, but it's definitely not. This is definitely more on the like crisp side. No good. This is way better than protein bars.
Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is, mate. But I wish I had them.
Oh, they're great.
So yeah, guys, if you want to get hold of those, you've got to go to Turkey. So
ETI cracks, Peterlin
like
Lezets.
crack.
Yeah, it is chili hot flavor, and they're lovely. They're just like a stick of crisps, basically, and it tastes like if you had like chili hot flavored crisps, like Sensations or something like that.
Yeah,
that's what it tastes like, and it's nice. It's really country, and I will smash them later.
I'm not sure about key lime pie. Key lime pie. Do you like key lime pie?
Key lime pie? What you
normally?
No, not really.
No, I don't mind key lime pie. I think it's nice. I'd never pick it on a menu, but if I got given it, I'd eat it and be like, "Oh, this is quite nice."
Strange, but you wouldn't. It wouldn't be the one. Yeah, you wouldn't pick it, right? Especially Thanksgiving around the corner. You got pecan pie and pumpkin pie coming. Dan's face doesn't look good, by the way. Generally, but
it's not bad. I see what they're trying to do, right? They've gone with, right, we need a protein bar that's different to everyone else's because the flavor needs to be like, no one's ever done a key lime pie one before.
Yeah.
And I have to say, it's not bad, It's got that cheesecakey flavor. And the lime isn't too sharp.
Nice. Who's it by?
It's enough. Warrior Crunch again.
Warrior Crunch. Okay.
I'd finish it.
You finish it. Oh, that is always the thing, right?
It's nowhere near as good as a banoffee, but it's all right.
My next snackaroo. So I've decided to go for the carrot cakey thing, which is a danek poti. Yeah, that's what it's called. And it's a cake. That's what it looks like. Just
looks like Mr. Kipling, like a bar thing.
Yeah, pretty much. And it is dry.
Dry, real dry.
That is real dry.
Oh, back to tasting protein bars again. You see, they're pretty much.
It tastes fine. It's just a packaged cake. Like those are really dry. It's not a moist cake. Packaged cakes are not the one, right? So so far, if you get any cracks, CRAX in Turkey, then they are good. Go.
Good.
The Danek Potty. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Not fantastic. Sorry, Turkey.
So the Warrior Crunches then basically both got 20 grams of protein. The banoffee pie, I'm giving that an 8.5. Key lime pie, 6.5. It's all right. It's fine. But now this is the one. This is the new one. The new kid on the block. This is called Alani. ALANI. Fit Snacks. This one is peanut butter crisp. I'm encouraged because as I pull it out, it looks like a Lion bar.
Ooh.
It actually looks like a chocolate bar.
Cool.
So this has got 16 grams of protein, not as high, but 180 calories. So protein to calorie ratio is the same. So why not make a bigger bar? Stupid.
Known for those dainty 180 people. Yeah. Right, and then this is the one I'm most excited about. Is the cat tat. Kakalu Findika Crema. All right, it literally says it in English on the side. Puff pastry with hazelnut cocoa cream. Which I'm excited about because who doesn't like puff pastry with hazelnut cream and stuff?
That is
good.
Fantastic.
Oh, wow. Does it taste like a Lion bar?
Got like, it's crunchy in the middle. It's got crispy bits, look.
Always good.
So it's not like a normal protein bar.
Solid thing to do. Protein bars out
That
there.
is
Put Crispies in.
Fantastic.
Always good. That's good. What's the brand again, so everybody knows?
Alani, Alani, Fit Snacks.
Interesting.
That is so good. I'm going to take a picture now on Instagram.
So all I have is this cat tap. Just looks like some puff pastry with some chocolate inside, which I'm sure it will taste lovely. So, yeah. Very crumbly.
But how's the Nutella taste in it? We wait with bated breath.
It's good, but
he's not happy.
Yeah, the Nutella doesn't taste exactly like Nutella.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
No, it is. It's too. There's a too high pastry ratio to Nutella. There's too much pastry on that.
It's a nightmare.
So yeah, the cat tats, not fantastic. So the clear winner for me is Cracks. Cracks are good.
Cracks wins.
Who knew that I would love Cracks?
I knew you'd love Cracks. That is, I have to say, all I'm going to say is that for new protein bar on the block, that is phenomenal. Move my mouse that way to get a good picture for Instagram, of course.
I've got to take a picture of these for Instagram as well, Daniel. Jesus. There we go. Lovely.
I mean, honestly, that is right up there.
Smashing work.
Phenomenal. I've written the word phenomenal. So there you go. Well, I mean, the Warrior Crunch can get a C now. I've got, the good thing is though about this is I do have 2 more of their bars to try.
Oh, nice. Well. Okay.
And good. I have the cookies and cream, which based on that is going to taste good, I think. Then they've got confetti cake, which is obviously birthday cake. Confetti cake.
I hope it explodes in confetti when you open it.
So that'll be interesting to try those to see if they're a one-hit wonder or if they've got a good range, do you know? Interesting.
All right. Now let's move on to our main topics now. Dance and the play, like I said at the start. Fitness fortunes. We've played this for a while. I don't think we played this since we had Mike on. And he was like, do you do this every week? No, we don't. Only for ridiculous guests. Right. So what we're going to do is I've actually got 4 lists here, Daniel. But I'm only going to do the first 2, sorry, because the second 2 lists are the same data, but from Australia. So see, my protein are relatively large in Australia now as well. So they pulled data from there because they're pushing one of their schemes out there. But let's just use these 2 lists from the UK. And the 2 lists are, so the first subject will be the most Google trendy, the biggest, I guess, searched fitness trends according to Google Trends in the UK for 2021. And I would like to just preface this by saying fitness trends and sports. Okay, I could split these up into fitness trends and sports because obviously there's one caveat, and I will give you a little heads up on terms of the sports. Obviously it would not normally be, but 2021 was a Olympic year. Therefore, some stuff gets bumped up in Olympic year, even if it is fitness. I'm surprised. I did point that out straight away for their copy people. It was like, you need to know how to read data, and this is not a good way. But yeah. Shall we just ping? Shall I just pick out the actual fitness things?
I see. That's thrown me now though, because that's like, well, what, like, do we throw in football stuff as well?
I can nullify all the sports and just take them out. I think would be the right idea. So basically, because of
was this like basically the most searched fitness thing in 2021?
The most searched fitness things, the highest trending. Yeah, they were not very searched to being a lot of the most percentage of change. So they weren't very searched, and they become more searched this year. So I'm going to take out the sports, which were athletics, swimming, bouldering, parkour, gymnastics, badminton, karate, boxing, rowing. They're all like, I would say, because especially the bouldering stuff, because obviously that made its first thing in the Olympics, and I'm like, there's no way athletics, swimming would be basically number 2 and number 3 in this list. And it's just like, obviously there was going to be a big change from that because it was an Olympic year. I was like, you're mad. All right, so that's the caveat. And there are at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things on there. So
these all is this training related, or is this some of
these are all fitness trends? They're all training related. Yeah, there's not something on there that says protein. Okay. And let's what is it? It's normally 3 strikes you're out in Family Feud. So 3 strikes. I think 3 strikes you're out. So this is the most change in it has been searched this year.
I mean, based on all that information, is weightlifting been looked at? Olympic weightlifting?
Oh, that's a sport.
Okay. Yeah, but then people might be interested in doing it though.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Well. So I've taken that away.
All right. What's been big this year? I don't even know what's been different this year or better or. Oh, mate.
Come on.
Because it's hard because like you've got because we're looking at ones that are the percentage change. So just me saying HIIT classes is like, well, no, because they were already pre-searched a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like just we've gone back to doing them.
But then on here, like there has been on this list, the percent of change for one of them is 1% that has been included in this list. So it ranges from, I'll give you the top end. The top thing has had 177% more searches this year than it previously did. The lowest thing on my list, no, that's not bouldering. The top one is a fitness thing. And the lowest percentage of change I've got on my list is 1%.
Good Lord, I don't know what people search for.
It's weird, isn't it? There's one really basic one, which I'm quite happy about, which is on the list.
I just think like, I genuinely don't even know where to start. Not even kidding you. HIIT classes will be like, again, people start going out to the gym again in 2021.
I think you said HIIT classes twice, so I'm going to take that as one of your answers, and I will go. Yeah. Right, that's done. That's one.
Yeah, but like, how specific are we talking here? Like, you know, like
Shall I give you a for instance?
Yeah, give me number 1. What's number 1?
Give you number 1. But this is, I feel like number 1 is also like a little bit of a red herring as well, because it's weird. The biggest percentage of change in fitness trend, 177% more searched from this year is battle ropes.
Oh, fuck off. How am I going to get any of these? Battle ropes? You're just searching fucking battle ropes. So we're getting that specific, are we? Pink kettlebell. Fucking hell. Battle ropes. You're searching battle ropes.
Okay, so the rest of them are pretty like they're more generic than that ish.
Oh, I don't know how to get back in the gym. How to ease your way back into the gym.
No, that'd be sensible. No, that's not there. They're all pretty much 1, 2, or 3 words. People can't type that long, or they'll make a spelling mistake after 3 words. So,
Best
you've had one
chest
guess.
workout.
That's
3
all.
words. Fucking clueless, man. Maybe Peloton.
No.
Oh, God.
You got to think, like, we came out of lockdown this year, Dan, so people aren't going to be searching Peloton, are they?
Well, it might be. Still, I know a lot of people have bought one this year compared to last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, oh, Jesus, why? All right, so
Peloton
yeah,
shops open up in Bath, mate. You know what I'm about?
I mean, their shares have plummeted, but yeah, sure. Okay. So that was 3 wrong, mate. Unlucky, you didn't get anything. But battle rope was number 1. So I'm going to be selective on these. Okay. So battle ropes, 177% change. Then on this list, we had athletics, swimming, bouldering, parkour. But then the next workout one was 100% up from last year, was hula hoop workouts.
Oh, fuck off. No, you've had me here. You've had my pants down here. That is it.
The next one would be boot camp workouts, up by 54%, which I agree with. I said that was going to be more outside. I would have given you outside workouts or something like that, working out outside. Then there appears to be, if you had said anything around combat training, I would have given you. That's been a big thing because
it's BJJ.
Yeah, so mixed martial arts.
Everyone's on the BJJ,
karate,
aren't they?
Boxing, kickboxing. Yeah, all of those are up there. And then so 21% up on my list was bungee workout.
Ridiculous.
Right?
No wonder I didn't get. I'm actually glad I didn't get anything right. Because who's searching that? I don't know. Who are you searching
next one down, I thought was quite strange considering all the sports that are ultimate frisbee.
Ridiculous. It's not fitness. It's not fitness, mate. I'm sorry.
Next one down, sit-ups. Apparently 9% more searched. The same percentage as the only one that's valid probably on this is strength training. 9% more search this year. That's a good thing. And 1% is yoga. All right, so now you've got a gist of the list, mate. So you've got a big fat 0 on that. Unlucky. The Meeks are not doing well. The Meeks are. We should have brought your brother on as well. He would have done that. All right, so now we have, these were previously searched terms in 2020, and we want to see they've got the biggest net change in decreasing to 2021. So these are fallen off a cliff. They're no longer searched as much as they were percentagely. Okay, so let's go on there again. No, not really again. There are not many just like sports on this list because we're an Olympic year. Okay, but bear in mind, Daniel,
home workout,
lockdown,
home workout. Yeah, come on.
That was the number 2 most down thing. It was not searched in 2021, and it was incredibly searched in 2020. No,
I think resistance bands.
Ooh. No, it's not there.
Oh.
Yeah, I would have thought that would be actually. Yeah, that's interesting.
What about home gym? Or gym equipment, home gym equipment, or
I won't put that
dumbbells.
as an answer because that's not very that's not a fitness trend, is it? I don't think that's not a thing you can do. Home gym.
Well, step workouts, like getting your steps workout.
I'm gonna give you it.
Skipping workouts, something like that.
Oh, there you go. Skipping, jump rope. Yeah, down by 40%. Yeah, but the step workout or stepping or some walking would be a good one. Hiking is down by 23%.
Yeah.
Anything else? I'm giving you that. You've had one wrong so far. You go until you flame out, boy. What have we got?
Training as well, isn't it?
What have we got? It's just training or
what about like
exercise?
What about yoga? Because you know, Yoga.
No, that's not, because that was 1% down, 1% up. Sorry, from last year. That's not a bigger.
Oh, wow.
That was not a bigger like decrease. So yeah. So we got one more, mate. Remember, it could be an exercise or a protocol, basically.
Oh yeah, well, something like, I don't know, press up fucking challenge or something.
Press ups is one there. Yeah, down by 34%. Yeah, because obviously that was probably searched pretty much on the 2020.
Yeah, was there people that how to do that? What else is gonna be? I think that's most of them covered in it.
Dun, 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 dun,
What's that?
That's the time clock, like the kind of filler music for whilst Dan's thinking.
For me taking so long. Right, read the rest out to me. I can't think of anything else. Read the rest out.
All right.
Someone's screaming now. They're listening to this and they're screaming.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You're an idiot.
I'm incredibly happy for the year of 2021. And if you watched my story yesterday when I got given this data, you would know that from 2020, I'm disappointed at 2020 that this was an incredibly searched term, but glad it is no longer searched in 2021, is burpees. Number one decrease.
Of course. See how that didn't even cross my mind?
So 90, it has got a decrease of 91% from 2020 to 2021. So 2020 was the year of the burpee. That's sucky as that. And then you got number two, at-home workouts, then online workouts, down by 64%. So you Zoom coaches, unfortunately, not many people are searching for it now. Pull-ups, body weight exercise, Tabata.
Yeah, I nearly said pull-ups. That's why I said press-ups, because I was like, well, that's
circuit training. We had skipping. You could have went with your HIIT workouts. That was obviously incredibly high in 2020, but lower, 39% lower in 2021. Medicine ball workouts, planking, cycling.
Medicine balls lying around at home.
Yeah, I know. Weird, right? I'd be like, great. So that's quite a premium thing to do. Cycling, press-ups, bar. That's like that kind of ballet thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Bar, yeah.
People doing it with their chairs and stuff, weren't they, at home? So.
Okay. Spinning down by 31%. So I guess that's Peloton. People with Peloton going, it's not spinning. It is.
Yeah, it is spinning.
It is spinning. Is it a watt bike? No. Okay, wonderful.
It's spinning with someone screaming at you. So
running, aerobic exercise, hiking, kettlebell workouts down by 21%, and squats. Lovely.
Wow.
So obviously it's a bit of it's a far-fetched list, but the general population are pretty far-fetched, aren't they, in terms of what they're doing? But I'm glad that strength training is up 9%. That's a good thing. Obviously from there, I have no idea who's Googling fucking battle ropes.
What's that about?
So what weird.
Is that about? There must be someone famous that's used battle ropes recently.
I can only think it's mainly like Chris Hemsworth. He uses battle ropes all the time in his workouts.
Yeah,
and I get like
someone like that,
I don't know, absolutely like trolled with his like, this PT does Chris Hemsworth's workouts, and it's like him battle.
Do you get hit by his ads all the time? Do you get hit by his ads? Is it Center?
Yeah,
Center Fit or something like that. And I'm like, okay, just because the guy looks good and he's been on steroids and he's been in films doesn't mean he knows how to train people. I was like,
he's trained with Ross Edgley, to be fair. So, but I'm sure Ross was like doing stuff. So yeah, strange. All right, so that brings. So the Australian one was pretty similar. So their 2020 one was less. They clearly cared less about the Olympics than we did, because there's not as much random stuff on there. They got like Zumba on there, cross training.
Zumba.
Ultimate Frisbee was high on there one as well. Yeah. Was there a lot of people doing Ultimate Frisbee this year? Is that a thing?
I don't know. No.
Really strange. And then hula hoop workout is down by 23% in their one. So the hula hoop has made it around the globe and is more searched here now this year, but is down in.
What's that on about?
It's quite strange. But yeah, mate. All right. So we might as well make our vague predictions. I don't think it's
based on that. I don't think there's any fucking point.
So I think we should. We can't make predictions on, I guess, most searched terms, because that is a ridiculous thing to do. I think it should be more what we think maybe bigger. We tend to do these quite a lot. Not quite a lot at the start of the year, but we can come in early, can't we?
So why not?
It ruins our cadence of shows, but it's all right. People at the start, the end of the year, I'm like, what? What was like that? All right. So I've obviously already written a piece on this, so I kind of written what I think will happen, and I feel like there's definitely some stuff that we also thought would happen probably this year, but maybe not as happened as much.
Well, mate, the number one most searched thing was battle rope, so this is pointless, to be honest. I'm going to go with TRX. Random one. Just pick a random piece of equipment in the gym and hope a celebrity picks it up and posts about it on Instagram. I think in the next year that 90-degree isometric eccentrics are going to be popular. Because Terry Crews did it.
Terry Crews.
What's your predictions then? Go on. You're on the gym floor more than me. You see more of this shit.
Yeah. So I've gone more wearable technology again.
Yeah. Whoop are really going for it, aren't they?
Obviously, Whoop have done a smash for it. The Apple Watch has got an accelerometer in it, right, for the golf stuff. So that must be able to go into workouts and stuff like that. So I think, and I'm sure like Strava and all those guys are going to push even more. So more wearable tech in the gym. I think there's enough for it to be outside of the gym right now. I've also seen more people doing that. Like, is it that glucose monitoring thing? They like put it on their arm, and then there's a couple of lads at the gym who are like big triathlon guys who have used it to like fuel when they need to and stuff like that. So that's helped them. So that's interesting. So I think that fits into the category of wearable technology because you have to wear it.
Yeah.
So whether it be accelerometers,
I think people are taking more of an interest in their like the stuff they can track and information they can get,
which goes in turn with wearable tech. I'm hoping, because obviously we have seen a swing, and I think it will be a more search term is functional fitness. And unfortunately, there's not a better way of saying to the general population of what kind of our training looks like, but we have to say functional. And it's just stupid. It is functional because function you for being a human being, correct?
Yeah.
But that also, I don't know whether it will be, the search term will probably be functional fitness, but what I think it should be more performance fitness. So people will care about their numbers more, maybe, or what the data that they've got, rather than maybe how they exactly look in the mirror. And I think that goes hand in hand with the more mental well-being kind of thing, that maybe even it will just gather steam. It has to every single year. So I think that goes, so more performance-based stuff, functional fitness with more of a mental health point of view. So I put cross-training, functional fitness. Then I've gone for group workouts as a search term, or like group working out or stuff like that. Group training. Because I think people do not want, and that I've put not at home fitness. I don't think people want to train by themselves. I think they want to be surrounded by, like, even me and you, right? Like we train by ourselves, but you don't want to be training alone, if you get what I mean. You want to be in a place where other people are training, essentially. And I'm sure you'll have the same case when you're in Dubai. Like you want to go train with Mike or Suk and go actually train together, or want to be in the gym. We get twigged on by not just people around us, but like the gym equipment, all the space and time that's kind of gone into putting it all there. So and we know that people suck and don't get as good results from training at home. Like, full stop, it just doesn't happen. You cannot maintain strength 100% you cannot maintain it, it will decrease. So get in the gym. So I think that will happen, not at home fitness, or more group training, because people want to see people again. And they're being less scared of COVID, I think.
I think a lot of it depends on the COVID situation over the next sort of month of Christmas. Like, obviously, there's a lot of scaremongering and stuff like with that. And I think, to be honest, I think with where we're at the moment, I think we probably would have seen changes by now. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think that this new year could be the year that people really start looking at their fitness in a more serious light because of COVID. And I think this will be the time that last Christmas, last January, it wouldn't have been, because it was still lingering. It was still coming out of a lockdown. It was still like, I think, was it? Yeah. Were we locked down last year?
Yeah, we were in lockdown through like January through to like March time, weren't we?
I honestly can't remember. I just don't remember.
At the start of the year, we were in lockdown, mate. Yeah.
So, you got that whole thing of like, you couldn't do it then. And I think this time, and people would use that as an excuse. Couldn't get to the gym, couldn't do this, I think this new year, a lot of people are going to take it a bit more seriously. Because they feel like they've missed the last 2 New Years, if that makes sense with it.
Yeah.
Well, because the New Year before that, we could have done, because it was March, wasn't it? It kind of started.
March,
February, March. But still, people will have, would have sacked it off by then, and they'll feel like they've lost 2 years of being able to do stuff. And I just think that there'll be more of a push this year for some reason. Again, if there's no lockdowns, I can't see there being, but I just don't fucking know. With Christmas and stuff like that, I think this will be the year people will go, right, I don't want to, if I get COVID, I want to make sure I'm fit. I want to make sure I'm healthy. All the stats will come out about, the risk factors and stuff. So yeah, I'd be interested to see if that happens. If like you see gyms have one of the biggest booms that they've had for a long time in terms of memberships and things like that. And I think that will happen personally.
I hope it will happen. I think people should be in the gym, looking after themselves. So it's all good. There's plenty of professionals out there that are getting better. So just find one, get help with it. And my last 2 or 3 were even more vegan stuff, and that was based off like vegan food and vegan protein bars are getting better. I've gotten way better, and we are from like, what is it, COP26? We have to be more environmental friendly. So yeah, that's just gonna happen. Vegan
plant-based is going to be huge. Like I've seen a lot more. I'm seeing adverts on TV now for like meat substitute stuff, and people saying that they can't believe it's not chicken, and all this sort of thing. And I just think you're going to see it more and more and more. And the big thing will be once it starts getting to restaurants, like top quality, high-end restaurants.
Like that's the thing though. Yeah. So one of my clients has just opened another. He already has, I think, 4 to 5 really successful vegan restaurants, and he's opened another one in London as well. And they know what they're doing. And I've voluntarily been to these places because the food is really, really that good.
Yeah, so I think there's going to be less of a joke made of that. And look, I'm all for it. I think there's no doubt in it, eating plants is healthy. Like, we all need to eat more plants. That's not me saying eating meat is bad. I just don't think enough people eat enough plants. Like, that's a fact when you look across the world. So getting more people, into that sort of thing is only going to be a good thing. I think when people talk about meat and veganism and stuff, the problem is that they just go between the thought processes between, well, processed meat and burgers and sausages and fast food, and then raw vegetables. And like, people have just like missed out this bit in the middle where it's like, no, look, if you're getting decent quality meat, you're decent quality stuff, it's fine. Likewise, not all plants, like you can eat chips if you're a vegan, for example. Do you know what I mean? It's not all just about eating broccoli and stuff. So I think there's that middle ground. And I think it's slowly getting there. Like you said, a lot of plant-based food is starting to taste nicer and all that sort of stuff. Weirdly though, like I said before, and I think it was about a year ago maybe, when I said that I bought some shares in Beyond Meat. Remember that? They absolutely tanked and did absolutely fucking awfully. But and they're to the point where like they're consistently doing bad. Like they're every quarter they're consistently doing less and less revenue. And I was like, that's a bit shit. But I realized it's because of the competition. It's they are the people that broke into the market first, but how often is the first person the one that gets it spot on? It's usually the second or third person that comes along that really takes it far, because they kind of let them make all the mistakes and learn from them and then go, right, that's what we're going to do. And I think that with that market, I think Beyond Meat is still the one that people talk about, but people are starting to figure out now how to make it themselves. Other companies, sorry, not people like at home, but I think that we're going to see, again, all it takes is for a Sainsbury's or a Tesco to figure it out and they're not going to think, well, they go, well, we're not going to stock beyond meat. We're just going to sell our own stuff, like, obviously. And I think that's what the supermarkets are going to be doing. I think you'll see them go down that route of they can then say they're more sustainable, that they're better for the environment. And that's how they're going to win, the votes from, even governments and things like that as well, like with all that sort of stuff. So it's a really interesting sort of turn. I think, this time next year it'll be big.
And then the last one I've got, and I think this is just a kind of a 10-year thing, and obviously you've debated with Amelia previously, but obviously we don't like the term intuitive eating, but if we add in mental health with eating, and behavior-based eating, that kind of thing, I can only see you getting bigger, and just as people get more kind of aware.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
I
think it will get bigger, but I don't think it's going to get anywhere near big enough to be a trend or to be a thing, or people are too. People don't care enough. I think that's the bottom line. I think with the mindful intuitiveness of eating, like, I don't think people
mindful.
Care
that's the word I was trying.
I don't think people care enough. People are too. Like we've said, I eat mindfully now. Like I do. I just do that. I flip between two things, whatever, that sort of stuff. But I think I'm quite a rare case from that point of view. My hunger levels are never bad. They're not too. And I think it'll get talked about more. I think in mental health stuff we talked about more. But I think I can see it coming full circle where we're going to talk about this sort of stuff. And then, because don't forget, with that sort of thing, a lot of the chat in that arena, not from like someone like Amelia, she knows better than this, but a lot of the chat around there is just like, don't worry about losing weight, just do whatever you want. Do you know? And a lot of the chat that gets talked about in the media is that way. So someone like Amelia, for example, would be, slight relationship with food, make sure that, be mindful, but it's okay if you want to lose a bit of body fat, like, it's not, it's not a problem. But the thing that's going to gather pace is going to be the extreme of that, which is just like, no, you should never need to diet. You can be as fat as you want to be. It's never going to harm your health. And it's like, hang on a minute. Like, and that's the problem, is it's always going to be the extreme that gets the attention. So I think from that point of view, you're always going to get the other end of the extreme that are going to fight back a bit and all that sort of stuff. And I think the problem with fitness and the problem with body confidence and stuff is it's so visual, and it's such a thing that's attached to, I deal with it a lot with clients. I get them into the right place mentally, of course, but the underlying thing is still that they want to change physically as well. But once they've changed mentally, that's fine, and that's then doable. It's the order at which you do it. But I think it's about finding the right people and the right terminology, because, like I said, I know people who are very switched on with the mindful eating, like we've just discussed, who are also aware that some people do want to lose weight and they do want to feel better in their own skin as well. And I think that's not the crowd that's gonna make the waves. It's going to be the anti-diet culture, full-on extremists from that point of view. And I think it's just too easy for other people to shoot them down a little bit, if that makes sense, like on talk shows and things. I just don't think it will get to a point where it becomes that big. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll be wrong. I don't know.
As long as people switch over to performance-based training, I am more than happy.
Well, look, you're going to see, as with anything in fitness, it goes in round,
ebbs and flows,
peaks and troughs, and round, just goes round and round. And it'll be fasting again in 2 or 3 years, or keto will come back again at some point, and it always does this. But the only thing that concerns me is, as much as these fitness trends come and go, the obesity rate just keeps rising. Like, we're just getting fatter, and this is where I think it's really not about fitness. It's not, because even if you said to everyone, intuitively eat, I don't think the obesity rate is going to change. I think it's just human nature. It's just that the humans don't know how to deal with the excessive amount of food on offer, and they don't know how to deal with their emotions. And the world we live in is probably causing people to be in a position where they turn to food and they turn to all these things. I don't think it's diet culture. I don't think it's any of that. I think it's just human nature. And I think the problem is we're just becoming, again, we are becoming more sedentary, which is great. But then you tell people to move more and do more activity, they're going to eat more because they think they can eat more and they deserve to eat more. So I don't think it's going to really solve that problem. I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a real tough one. Know. It's going to, at some point, it's going to come to a head though, isn't it? At some point, it's going to come to a head where what happens if we have more obese people walking around than not obese. What's that? Is that a bad thing? Is that a problem? Like whatever. But we're talking about COVID being overrunning hospitals.
It's going to be this weird kind of point, right? So obviously, when we've gone through time, the average life expectancy has gone up, and then there's going to be a dip, isn't there? There's going to be like, actually, life expectancy is going to start to.
Well, no, actually, no, I don't think.
But there's also medical stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it will, because people just go in there and the doctor says lose weight, and they just give me some pills instead, but that's the attitude, though, isn't it? That's the attitude.
It's interesting. So as we so this, I think it was this week or last week. So one of our coaches at Dead Space took on a client, and just as a for instance of this is obviously some of the people that you end up dealing with as clients sometimes who wants PT, but as one of the prerequisites we do is, and as long as they're all fine, we take them on an in-body machine, which obviously assesses like weight and all this kind of stuff, and spits out some data. And bless him, the trainer was like, he said, obviously he was like, you're overweight, and we need to do something about that, and blah 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 blah. And then the client made a formal complaint about that trainer to us and like basically our HR and management, because he said that this person was overweight and that they were obese. And you're like, what? We were just like, I'm what? What are you on about? That's his job. He's interpreting the data for you in a way you can understand. And you're like,
to be fair, the guy's probably stood there going, I know, I can't see my penis. I know. Then you just tell me.
I was just like, when they told me, I was like, are you mad? I was like, he's a trainer. Of course, that's part of his job, to help people lose weight. And the chances are he probably needs to realize that they are overweight. Don't just, he didn't go, you're fat, get out. Yeah. Even if he did, was just like, yeah, you've got a bit too much fat on you. We need to lose that, clearly, before anything else. Right? It's madness. But let's bring this to a close now, Dan, before we end up ranting past an hour.
I just find it. I honestly do find it baffling, though, that again, like I said, it's going to come to a head. It's going to come to a head with all this stuff, with even saying things like that, with all that. It's going to come to a head at some point. But who knows when, how, whatever.
Who knows? Any other business, Daniel?
Not from me, no. I like I said, thanks everyone for bearing with me. I know I've not been as active as normal on social media. I'm sure you're missing me. Not at all.
I actually noticed. I was like, yeah, I just obviously you played golf today. That's about it. That's all I know.
Yeah, like I just don't think as well, like what I'm doing, there's nothing worth sharing. Like literally, I'm just fucking packing boxes up, sorting out really boring shit, and I'm sat at my desk a lot of the day just doing shit, paperwork and all this sort of crap. So
exciting.
Yeah, don't worry, it's all gonna come. Once I'm out there, I'll be all good.
All right. If you're interested in doing any of our courses, go over to PT Collective. I'm sure the website's pretty easy. Type in personal training collector or personal PTC into Google. I'm sure it'll pop up. You can get some tasty discounts this week. So you might as well do it. Get on it, guys. All right. Thanks for listening, and we will catch you maybe not next week, but probably the week after.
See you later.